Yeah, I don't even know, man. What's to say things? Whatever. Hey guys, it's Sam Duggan here.
It's just
It's Sam Duggan here with another podcast episode. I know it's been a while, and that's all I gotta say. I'm here with my with my ghost, Batiste.
wait.
Dude, I'm just recording. I'm still just recording.
What? How?
I'm just recording, dude, and you included. Okay, so I've been thinking my PC. Well, I could just record at any moment. And it doesn't even tell you.
What?
It doesn't even tell you anymore, dude. You have no choice but to.
That's so evil.
Yeah. So at any moment, I could just be recording, and you just wouldn't know. I can upload it.
Oh, that's horrible. That's gonna make me scared for my life.
Yep.
What if I say something out of pocket?
Dude, then I'll just edit it. I'll just edit it out. It's fine. Okay, so audience, we don't really have a topic. I won't lie.
Yeah.
We don't
this
really.
Is a spontaneous decision to record.
Yep, a spontaneous podcast, and it's been a while. I've been kind of hinting and I've been telling you guys in both my last videos that Matisse is building a PC, and it's be epic. It's be pog. There's complications. But if you want to go into that, you can, but like you don't really have to. There's no complications. There's no different complications.
Finished in 9th place.
L, dude, I'm 4th place. L, literally 5 places above you. How does that? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I have a bloody nose. I clogged it up, and it's bleeding through the clog, and it's kind of leaking through my other nostril. So.
So you're just double bleeding.
Yeah, I'm bleeding quite a bit actually, to the point where I'm getting lighthearted. I don't know if I mentioned this on the channel before, but I did get sick, like, oh yeah. So Matisse, I got sick again. I'm actually currently sick.
Nice.
I'm just coming out of a sickness.
Isn't that like the 2nd time this month?
This is actually okay. So since summer break, I've been sick 7 different times.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, why?
It's because I don't know. They say it's because so like as you know, I've been living with a little boy for a little bit. That sounds weird, but like I'm not gonna clarify. And he doesn't eat ever. He's like he's low key anorexic. What it feels like, and sorry, that's kind of an offensive joke, but that's just how it feels. But
no, that's cool.
No, but what was it? Yeah, he's low-key anorexic. Like he doesn't. He has this fear of getting fat, so he only eats like. He eats like maybe 1 or 2 meals a day, and he eats like maybe a couple bites, and then he doesn't want to eat anymore.
What?
So yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that because I'm making fun of him for being skinny or
Dude,
whatever.
what a
Like
loser.
yeah. I'm just saying that because he's like he also doesn't really like eating, and he's like has this fear of getting fat. Which at first I thought it was a joke, but he like constantly talks about it. So I think he is. But anyways, apparently his immune system is pretty weak. And so we went outside. We go outside a bunch, and he just gets sick, like really, really sick.
He doesn't
and then
eat.
Yeah. It's because he doesn't eat. that's my point. Yeah, he doesn't. He goes outside for a couple minutes. He gets really sick, starts coughing up and like hacking, and then I get sick like soon after. And so it's been like that several different times. This last time though, I think I'm just sick because I went to New York, and New York is like a filthy, dirty place. But
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah, but
There's a lot of rats in New York.
yeah, a lot of rats, a lot of cockroaches, especially in Times Square. But it's
Oh yeah.
but New York was black. Yeah, but yeah, I've just been sick. Not that sick. I just have shivers, and I get really hot randomly, really sweaty, and my stuffy nose, and my throat's dry. And I have this weird like pulsating headache that I've never experienced before in my entire life, and that's been my experience of being sick. I've never the times I got sick, it was never really that bad. It's just a small sickness. It was like BTC. Did I tell you that time during what was it? I think in the middle of my my spring semester at college, I just got like really no, not college. The total time in my last year of high school, I just like for a week I was just disabled because I got like I got the flu.
I think so. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was it wasn't like that at least. The flu was horrendous. Like cause okay guys, I was stupid. I woke up feeling sick, but I always wake up feeling sick, so I thought that's just like a normal occurrence for me. And so I went to school. And I'm noticing, I'm like, wow, I can't really focus. I'm like kind of I keep getting bloody noses during class. And I can't
It's not good.
yeah, it's stuff like that. And I can't really focus, and I'm like, man, I'm like low key dying, huh? And so and then I walk home, and during my junior year I didn't drive yet. I didn't drive until college, so I would walk home for like it's like a 47-minute long walk, I'm pretty sure it was. And I would what do you call it? And while I was walking home, I started feeling really really tired and really really like my body was bulging up, and I was like kind of like hallucinating almost. And I drank all my water at the beginning of the trip, so I couldn't even like I couldn't even just drink water to escape it. And so and then by the time I got home, like I literally had to like start dragging myself basically. Like I was limping home because I was so like feeling so ill. And when I went home, I literally collapsed on the ground. I literally collapsed. I was so I collapsed. My vision was blurry. I couldn't even like comprehend what was happening. And then
Dude,
I guess
actually were like dying.
I was dying, yeah. And then like I guess at some point, I don't remember this, I texted my mom, just help. I am sick. like I was like like I was like and dude, you know, like I don't really like asking. I don't really like telling my mom when I'm sick or anything. Cause I have a problem when I have a problem feeling like I'm bloating a lot of times. But like I just didn't even hesitate, I guess. I just so my mom knows I never tell her when I need help. Like I'm and so like as soon as she got that message, she rushed back home because she was actually on a trip to Florida. She was flying to Florida as a girls' night out type thing. Yeah, she bought a flight back home like instantly. Like paid so much money to fly back home. And then she would give me medicine stuff as I was like kind of stuck in my bed for a while. And it sucked. It was weird because I never experienced being that sick before. The last time I experienced feeling that sick was when I was in first grade and I got pneumonia. so that's the second time ever I felt like I was like so sick I was stuck in my bed. And we thought it was COVID too, but we tested it. It was tested negative, and then we went to like an older kid to test it again, because I wanted to be really sure it wasn't COVID, because you know I don't want to like kill people by accident and get people infected. And then they're like, nope, it's just the flu. You just got the flu, buddy. I'm like, oh,
nice.
That's great.
Next best thing.
And then I felt kind of bad too, because like when I came back finally, this girl was like, yeah, it's so weird. Like I just got the flu. And I was like, oh, that was me, dude. That was completely me. I completely gave her the flu. That was, oh man. Because like I'm not gonna lie, the week I got the flu was the first time I interacted with her too. It's the first time I talked to her, because like we were like, I don't know. I think I laughed at one of her jokes, and then she like talked to me. But it was, yeah, that was. Yeah, so I knew that either she gave it. No, it was me, because she got the flu after me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
because she's talking about. Yeah, it was me. So, whoopsie. But that was. Why did I start talking about the time I got the flu? Anyways, it's sick.
I don't know, it's a good story.
It's a story indeed. That reminds me of the story I was telling you while I was playing Minecraft. That they even make the video. It didn't make the video. Of like I was telling you about like the snake story with my cousin, and how like
Oh yeah.
they're like yeah. They're like, I forgot, dude. I completely forgot the stuff. I was so bad, but it was like something about like they had a snake, and then they're like, yeah, I'm just feeding a live rat to the snake, and then the next time I came there, like a couple days later, like they're like, what snake?
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about? What snake? I'm scared, dude. I'm scared that guy was getting ready to kill me. Ah, I wasn't gonna tell that story again, but oh shoot, they got me.
It's New York. Do you want to talk about your New York?
Dude, okay, so you know, okay, actually I'm not allowed to talk about this, so never mind. But I was about to tell you something, but I forgot I'm not allowed to talk about it. But anyway, again, New York was Matisse. I know, okay, I sent you like 3 text messages just saying New York is so cool, but New York is so cool. It was fantastic. Okay, so it was weird because the entire time in New York I was sweaty. I was like probably stinky, and I hate being stinky. It was crowded. There was so much people. It was so loud all the time. Like these are like triggers for me usually. Like this is triggers for the games. Like it was like that. And like what was it? At college, they did a panic attack. So I was surprised that I actually loved it. It was really fun. So like we got a hotel room basically for free. And in Times Square, and we just like, and so we were just in the middle of everything. We tried the street food. Street food was trash, Matisse. It's overpriced and trash. It was mediocre at best, mediocre at worst. Literally tasted like tastes like it came from the garbage can. It was so bad, and it costed like $20 for like one thing too. Like it was expensive. Do not get the street food. Unless you want to, like, unless you're there for the experience, then go ahead. But like,
yeah, I feel like that's part of the New York experience.
Yeah, getting ripped off by the street food. But the street food was mid. It's completely mid. But besides that, the food was really good. Like, besides the street food, the food is really good. We had this corner shop we went to every time, but like that doesn't mean we didn't eat much during the trip. I think I had like one day I instead only ate 1 meal, like 1 meal. I would eat 1 to 2 meals during the trip. But the food's really good. There's this corner shop that we would go to a bunch that had like really good cheesecake, really good like pizza. The pizza was so good. The pizza was fantastic, dude. Dude. What the heck? No, the pizza was fantastic, dude. Like I didn't know pizza could taste so good. It was so, and I didn't even have like authentic like New York slice because the authentic New York slice, it's just cheese, right? It's just a cheese pizza, but no.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just got like kind of New York, but they had like toppings and stuff. It still tasted really good. Very oily. That's one thing I know. It's very oily, but so good and very big. Like this one slice that I was full for the day. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, the food's really good. The cheesecake, Matisse. So like I go to Cheesecake Factory a lot for like a bunch of events. Like if it's like someone's birthday, if it's like we're celebrating a promotion, like something, just like something of the sort. The cheesecake there was so good that I don't even think I would like Cheesecake Factory anymore. I don't think I would like the cheesecake more. Like the cheesecake was too good. It was so good. And then what was it? And then we had like Chinese food there too, because we heard the Chinese food there was pretty good. It's really good. It's really good. We had Korean food too, which is really good. What was it? We had bagels because we heard bagels with that. That was pretty good. It's bagels. Of course it's good. Of course it's really good. Of course I ate it and I was really happy. But what? Yeah, but it's surprising. Like so, like the stereotype that like people in New York are like super mean and stuff.
Yeah.
In Times Square, everyone was like so nice to the point where it was kind of suspicious. Like they were just really nice. Like everyone, like not just like the service people, just people in general. They're just really nice, just having a chill time, just like vibing. They're just all vibing, having fun. There was this one point. in Times Square where this guy went up to me in the spider suit. He's like, dude, you should take a picture with me. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, no, it's like, no, dude, come on, man. You want this picture with me? And I'm like, no, I'm good. It's like, dude,
You want to have
this is the experience. This is the experience. Do you see the one? Like, you have a picture of Spider-Man in your phone? I'm like, no. It's like, come on, man. I'm like, sorry. I just walked away. I was like, no, man.
Wow,
But
you really just rejected him.
I
like that.
rejected him because I don't like taking pictures with people, like mascots and stuff. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, everyone's super nice. The only like mean people or people who could be considered mean is drivers. The drivers are rageful
Yeah.
in New York,
No, that
dude.
makes sense.
The drivers, immense rage. They hate everyone. And it's-
Yeah, because traffic in New York is god awful.
dude, the traffic is terrible. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still really bad. And dude,
It's like
dude.
notoriously horrible.
it's really bad. Like they're really bad at driving too. Like they
Yeah.
like even when we went on taxis and okay, don't get Uber, by the way. We only went Uber because my mom's fiance was actually didn't want to go to the subway. Like he has like cop mentality where like he's very suspicious of being trapped in like with a bunch of people. But what was it? Yeah, don't take Ubers. They cost like $100 just to get somewhere. Like it's so when you could walk there in like 10 minutes. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Taxis are they're cheaper, but they drive like I could tell like taxing people like the taxis are usually like older people. And they're usually really bad at driving. they're like so
Just mad at life.
they're really bad and bad. But what was it? But then we actually took the subway and that was really fun. Like the subway was super fun, super easy. We went all over Manhattan for only like $20, pretty much. And that was like that was like 5 different trips, in total $20. Like all across. And then my mom relied on me a lot on the subway though. So I was a bit like afraid that I was gonna mess it up and take us to the wrong place. But it's pretty easy. You just look up on your phone. You just look up at Google Maps. Nice job, third place. Where to go, what stop to stop at, listen to like things, and bam, you're there. So we went to Manhattan, super fun. We went to so many different places. We took a ferry to see the Statue of Liberty. We went to like this what's it called, Summit One Vanderbilt, I think it's called. Where it takes you up to this big glass, it's a big glass building. It takes you up like 90 floors, and then you look around at New York. Super cool. It's very experimental, actually. It's kind of weird, but once I got used to it, it wasn't really that weird anymore. And then we went to Grand Central Terminal. Then we went to Central Park. We went to a bunch of museums.
Dude, did
it's
you throw
so
up
cool.
in Grand Central?
Did I throw up no, dude, no. I should have. I totally forgot, dude. I totally forgot. I forgot your story of throwing up at Grand Central. No, yeah, dude. Grand Central's really cool. Oh, gee, okay. I'm not confident in my parkour skills. Oh no. Okay, but yeah, Grand Central's really cool. I didn't even recognize. My mom was like, dude, do you recognize this place? I was like, I've never seen Grand Central ever. in movies, I have no idea what you're talking about. But I keep trying to think of movies where Grand Central was involved, and I just can't. I can't remember. But ooh, what is it? Yeah, but it's super fun. Oh shoot, why did I jump into that, dude? I saw the particles. Super fun. We went to a bunch of art museums. We went to the 9/11 memorial. Low-key kind of sad, honestly.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad.
The memorial.
Yeah, that's true. Have you been there though? It's crazy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like. Okay. Cool. So like, you don't want to talk about see like the water thing. I don't know like what would be a correct way of calling it.
It's a waterfall.
Just a waterfall type thing. Yeah.
It's like a man-made waterfall.
It's pretty. First place? No way.
You first place, dude. That's sick.
What? There's no way that's true. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's really sad. I saw a bunch of people like there putting flowers and hanging out and stuff. But it was kind of funny though. Okay, that's a okay. No. I mean, it's kind of funny because we were there like just kind of like absorbing, taking it in. I was like, oh man, this. I like look at the names, look at the rows, and absorbing it, and then I just hear I hear this kid walking through. He's like, dude, where's the towers, man? There's no way. It's not. I don't even see the towers. Where did they go? This completely flabbergasted, dude. Like he sounded like almost angry, dude. Like he's like, dude, I thought this was supposed to be the Twin Towers. Where are they?
Dude.
I was like, no, dude. It completely like broke the emotion, bro. Like I was not expecting someone to just be completely flabbergasted. Just like, huh? I don't see the towers anywhere. And it's, oh my gosh, dude. And then Sydney told me to like check out the boards by the 9/11 memorial. And dude, graffiti in New York is so cool to see. Like I don't, it gives it so much character. And dude, I just feel like I was like yelling that entire time, wasn't I? I was like, I'm just so excited to talk about New York. But
Did you go into the current Trade Center?
Yes. No, I didn't go inside. I didn't go
it's
inside.
like right there.
I saw outside. Yeah, I did see it. They had a bunch of animal like statues and stuff. I did see it. We did go inside because we were kind of in the. So we wanted to go to the memorial, and then we had to head straight back and take the train because John wanted to see the Nintendo store. Because it's the only one in America apparently. Oh, the world, he says, but I doubt it's the only one in the world.
I don't think it's the only one in the world.
No, it has to be the only one in America because there's just no way. What happened?
Was that in Times Square?
Yeah, it's in town. It's like right around the corner of a hotel.
Yeah, sounds like a Times Square thing.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned this, but we got the hotel for free because my mom travels a lot for work. And she stays at hotels, and so she collects a bunch of points, and she's just used to points on hotel. So we just didn't pay it. It's awesome. It still costs a lot of money though to fly over there, buy merchandise and stuff. I bought so my mom bought me like this little like torchic for the Nintendo World thing, and then a hoodie. I got this like really comfy hoodie, so that's cool. But then I also bought with my own money a Legend of Zelda game called Link's Awakening, the reboot, because I want to try it out. I've seen gameplay. I know I'm gonna like the game, but I was so at first I was gonna avoid buying the game because it's a remaster, and then the story's low-key has dark undertones and stuff, but they made the arts so cute that it kind of ruins the vibes for me at first. But now,
is that the one where he's on the island?
Yeah, the island! It's the island one!
Yeah, I have that one.
Do you have that? Dude, what? How you like the game? Is it fun?
I haven't played it in a long time, but I really enjoyed it when I played it.
Dude, did you have the original one or the remaster one?
I have the remake.
Oh, okay. Dude, Dude, I can't really play it. So I know it's not gonna be like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom because those games are completely different. But I played the previous games, so like I know I'm gonna like the previous games.
Yeah.
So
it's like
it's
a
fun.
top-down Zelda game.
Exactly. That's the game. I've been looking for a top-down game to play, but all of it on the Switch, I have to buy like the online to like even access it.
Oh, dude, you'll
so
love it then.
Dude, yeah, I've been looking for it for a long time. So this is gonna be so fun. This is what I've seen like hours of gameplay too of the original, cause I didn't have Nintendo stuff growing up besides like the Wii, but then it wasn't really. I was mostly a PlayStation player at the time, and so I would watch hours of like all the Zelda games, and it was just, and the Link's Awakening one was the one that caught my eye the most growing up. So that's why when I heard there was a remake, I was so excited, and then I was a bit disappointed by the cutesy art style. I won't lie, but it's fine. It's fine, whatever. I'll get over it. I'll simply get over it.
Dude, that's such a good art style, though.
I know, but it's like the game, dude. It's so like the game is like the entire world is actually I should not spoil it. I shouldn't just like straight up say the plot of the game in case someone wants to play that. But yeah, it's a good game. It's I don't know. The game is kind of like dark when you really think about like the story and the implications of it. Like it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm so excited to play that game though. It's gonna be. I haven't played it yet because I'm trying to. I got a bunch of games I want to play, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to finish Tears of the Kingdom first before playing it. But then again, Tears of the Kingdom, I'm doing a lot of side quests, and I don't think it matters. So I'll just do it. I'll just play it. It'll be fun.
Well, they're not related in any way.
This stuff not related. Cause I like it's not because I knew it was late. I like to play games like one by one, like to give my game like undivided attention. But I really want to play Link's Awakening, and I know Tears of the Kingdom will take me a long time to beat because I'm that guy who does literally everything in the game. I'm just not.
Well, there's a lot in Link's Awakening.
Is there? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited. That game. How big is it? Is there side quest in Link's Awakening? I thought it was like a straightforward like linear path.
Huh? It's I'm pretty sure there's side quests. There's either side quests or like a lot of exploration.
Oh, that's perfect. I love the exploration.
So there's plenty of stuff to take you away from the main story for a little bit.
Okay. I'll get distracted. So I just have to download it on my shits, honestly, and then bam, it'd be good. Okay, so people have been asking for like a Zelda movie. I don't think they're ever gonna make a Zelda movie. Oh, if they all
Zelda movie?
Yeah, Legend of Zelda movie. I don't know how it would work. First of all, the only way I can imagine it working is like a Studio Ghibli film type thing. I know that's like generic and that's what everyone says, but like that's the only way I can imagine it working.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, there's a lot of Zelda.
There's a lot. I don't even know what game.
It'd be hard to condense into a movie, and I feel like no one would be satisfied no matter what they did.
Yeah, I mean they don't. I feel like they don't even have to like. Because none of the Zelda games are connected besides Ocarina of Time and Twilight. No, Ocarina of Time, Well, I guess Majora. Yeah, Ocarina of Time and Twilight are technically. You know all the links aren't related?
Yeah.
This is a fun fact that I want everyone to know. Yeah, this is random guys. This is the only related links is Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, I believe. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Twilight Princess Link is a descendant of Ocarina of Time Link. I'm pretty sure. That's
they're not all the same person, which is weird.
Yeah, they're not. They're not the same person. They're not even like related.
But they're all named Link.
You don't. They adjusted one of the spin-off games called the Hyrule Warriors, I think it's called. They adjusted by saying that like because everyone knows that there's gonna be a hero called Link one day. Everyone just like Link is such a popular name in Hyrule. Like there's a bunch of people named Link like in the world.
That's how they justified it. Link is just a really popular name.
Yeah, it's just really popular. In fact, at Hyrule Warriors, Link isn't even the chosen in the game. There's like this like general who looks exactly like Link is named Link, and he's not even the he's not even the hero. Yeah, he's not even. He thinks he is, but it's just a birthmark apparently, and that the real Link in that world is like a girl. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny. That's it. I find that a really funny premise, but yeah. Oh, dude, oh my gosh, I remember being because like you remember Trisha, right? And yeah. Trisha had like this like Legend of Zelda book, and I was always so jealous because I was like, dude, that's so cool, dude. Like she just straight up has the book, and she has like I'm pretty sure she has like the Master Sword too, like a bunch of Legend of Zelda like merchandise. And you know, I would like that. I would like that handed straight to me, if you so please. Yeah, okay, I'm surprised that I managed to talk about a bunch of things without a topic. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Any topics you want to discuss?
Oh.
I feel like I've talked quite a bit about my random shenanigans.
I don't know. I think I had something, but I lost it now.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm in a big rant about Legend of Zelda. I just mentioned it briefly and then bam.
A whole monologue about
about so
as you
much
should,
thing.
though.
Dude, the game. Oh, Legend of Zelda is such a good. Dude, man, Legend of Zelda is fantastic, dude.
It really
dude,
is.
it's the best. It's literally the best. Dude, I played Tears of the Kingdom. I got this armor set, and it's straight up like, it's like the most feminine set I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like, I literally have like a dress. It's like the Frostbite set for the listeners reading, and it's kind of funny. But the set's cool. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird to see such a feminine outfit, but it's cool. I like it. I like having like diversity for like how people can like customize the character.
Yeah, of course you do.
Oh wow! But the cool thing about the armor set, right? So people have been clowning on this armor set because they think the ability is useless, and maybe it is. But I like the ability. The ability is that when you have the armor set on, like any piece of it, what is it? When it's cold, when you're in a cold environment, your attacks do freezing like effects.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? That's awesome. So I was really surprised that people didn't like it. But yeah, it's really cool. The only problem is that like it does have freezing effects every third attack. I'm pretty sure it is every third swing. But it's a good compromise. I like it. The only problem is that some of the enemies are like literally made of ice, so it doesn't do like damage to them. But there's a bunch of enemies in the region that's not immune to ice, and it kind of is OP because in Tears of the Kingdom, the elemental weapons are weak. By the way, they kind of like trade off the magical abilities of the weapon by making them like weaker than other options. And so with this armor set, you can do the freezing effect, right, with your most powerful weapon, and so it's really good, especially against bosses. I found. Cause then like, I gotta hit them 2 times, so like they're getting hurt a bunch, and then they literally get frozen in place, and then I keep comboing them, and then they die. So it's great. I like. Matisse, I did it again, didn't I? I went back on. Okay, Matisse, I'm done. You can talk now. You can talk. I'm sorry. I did it again.
Let's see. I don't know what topics. What's next? I don't know. I don't have much happening other than my whole PC thing. I could talk about my PC again.
Yeah, dude, go ahead if you want. Tell me about the PC.
I'm building a PC. I'm in the process, and after looking at all the parts and customizing it and picking what I want, and then ordering everything off Amazon, and then waiting like a week for everything to get here, stuff starts arriving. I'm pretty excited. I start putting it together. There's a few hiccups along the way.
Just a few.
Because it's never just simple like you want it to be, you know?
No, it can never be simple.
Yeah.
Especially now with D&D, you luck is so trash.
Yeah. My 2 dead power supplies in a row. Like, I got one, didn't work, replaced it. Also, new one didn't work. So, I don't know anymore.
And it's definitely not his motherboard, because like we could not he checked it. Yeah, he lights up, so it's fine.
So it's definitely something with the power, but I don't know how to fix that. So I took it to a shop to have them fix it, or at least tell me if it can't be fixed, or if I just get a new one.
Yeah, at least inform me.
I'm probably just gonna get a new one, low-key.
Yeah, if it doesn't work again, like you have friends that like are knowledgeable in PC, right? So you can just like ask them to
Yeah, I've been talking to them. like, do y'all know what the issue is? And they're like, I don't know, man. I just plug mine in and it works.
Oh, it's just yeah, it's just plug it in and bam.
So, not much you can do when you plug it in and it doesn't work. Like, I've looked at like an online question one too, and they were like, "Oh, just make sure everything's plugged in properly, and that should fix most of your issues. If it's not, well, sucks to be you." And I'm like, "Well."
Oh, I'm dumb. Dude, I really love when customer service is like, don't even try to call us. Had to look at a Q&A and when we tell you you're stupid. It's like, oh yeah.
It's like, here's frequently asked questions. Do these match anything that you're experiencing? No? Oh, well, I can't help you.
Yeah, sorry. My favorite thing is when you call them and they're like, did you try turning it on and off again? It's like, dude, I would not be calling you.
That's the first thing I tried.
That's the first thing. Dude, I literally, dude, I have anxiety about calling people. Like, do you think I'm gonna call you if I didn't try everything I can? Like, guys, let alone turn on and off. It's like, oh my god. Your PC's more expensive than mine too, so I'm really.
I know.
I've got hyped.
I've got a lot of good pieces there. So
Dude,
it should be, when it's all put together, it should be really good.
it's really weird because I never understood the obsession with like PC people with like parts and stuff. But now that I built a PC, like now my mind kind of wanders a bunch. So it's like, oh, I can't wait to get a new thing. It's crazy. What the heck?
Hooked.
No, I'm hooked, man. They freaking drugged me. They got me. Okay, so update in my long story. I haven't written it at all. I've only written 200 more words in it in the past 4 months. So,
dude,
why?
What are you waiting for?
I'm a slow writer, dude. I have to like. It's hard. I can't like the type stuff, and then when I type stuff, I get really like obsessed with making sure it's as good as it is. So like, this is a rough draft, right? This is just a rough draft, but I don't write it like I put a lot of thoughts into like the composition of like the words and stuff, and so it doesn't read like a rough draft. It reads like a complete story. At least I think so. Like I'm putting like everything in me to write the story, but it's just like it's one of those things where like I know where I want the story to go, but when I start writing, I get so stuck in it because I'm like, oh shoot, like. I want this to be written the best way possible, and if it's not the best way possible, I'm just gonna lose all motivation to do it. And it's like, oh, but I'm trying. The last 400 words, I just typed it out. I didn't really put much thought into it. I just went ahead and did it. I knew exactly what I wanted to write. It's like, I don't know. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about what I want to do with the story, thinking and revising and stuff like that. And so I know what I want to do. The trouble is what do you call it? The trouble is doing it, I guess you could say. Cause like I can like in my head think of what I want the story to go, like all I want. I can write like fake sentences in my brain, like sections in the story in my brain, but like actually putting it onto paper is so unbelievably difficult for no reason at all. But yeah, that's it. It's only 19,000 words right now. 19,300 I think. It used to be 400, but actually I took away 100 words. Cause like I said, even though I haven't been adding a lot to it, I've been rereading my story a lot, revising, adding and removing a bunch of stuff. Cause there's a lot of like words, a lot of awkward wording that I fixed, and just misspellings, and then I just straight up used the wrong word a couple of times. And then I have like cause it's a fantasy thing, I make up a bunch of names, and then I noticed that like I misspelled my own creation like a bunch, so nice. I just fixed the spelling. But yeah, it's a hard process. I will admit it's very obvious. I'm taking way too long.
Alright.
And then our friend that we're not mentioning the name of, our friend, right? So like
Our mysterious friend.
our mysterious friend who's also part of the group that you have not seen before. He sent me his story to like read and stuff, and he's updating it constantly with these. He's going crazy with these updating. With these, guess how many words is his story right now?
50,000.
You're right. You're actually right. It's 50,000.
No way.
It's 50. Yeah, it's a little bit more than 50,000. I'm like, how? No, dude. Guess what, dude? 2 months ago, guess how many words it was? 2 months ago.
20,000.
It was 32,000.
Dude.
So he did like 18,000 words in like 2 months. This is going crazy. And then
That's
and in
insane.
4 months, I did 400. Dude, I'm going insane. I don't. And Matisse, the story is good. It's really good too. So it's not even like he's just spewing words on paper, like I've seen some people like admit to doing. Cause I've read a bunch of fan fictions with a bunch of ebooks that people have to constantly update for the contract, and they're like, yeah, it's not the best, and I read it, I'm like, yeah, I can tell it's not really well thought out, but his story is well thought out. It is good. It is fantastic. It's so good that like, because he asked me to read it to like give feedback and stuff, so I've been like writing feedback and correcting misspellings and stuff like that. It's so good that I unironically like just found myself reading it for hours. For just hours, because it was just so fun. Like the story is so good. It's so like, yep, I'm so jealous, dude. I'm so jealous. How does it read so fast? Why am I taking so long? But yeah. But then again, Matisse, I have a problem. I write side stories, one-shot stories a lot. Like, you know, like that one shot sent me that one time. Like I write those a lot. I'm actually in the last 4 months I've written 4 one shots. That would like each 5,000 words at least. So there's that. I got a new one I'm working on too that I really wanted to write, which is kind of counterproductive because I should be working on my main story, my main one, so I can finally stop it. I can finally get it out from being a rough draft and have.
You should just have like
it.
a collection of all your little short stories.
I do.
And just do that. Yeah.
It's hard though because there's just, I don't know, because it's all connected. Because I write my one shots, or it's me testing characters and stuff. And so a lot of times, like plot points and stuff. So a lot of times it feels like I write the story as if assuming the audience knows the past of the story, and they don't because I haven't written it yet. but it's like I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I said this do one something. I posted it on Wattpad. No one's read it, Matisse. Not a single soul has even thought about reading it. it's the. So I post a bunch of it in this one app though, and it gets a couple likes occasionally.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. It gives me the serotonin, and then I'm out of here. I'm gone. No, but I don't know. Recently, my longer story, because usually my longer story gets either between no likes to 7 likes, but recently it's going up to maybe 16 likes. Mostly 12 likes, so it's going up slowly. But and then my poems, my edgy like poems, so it's, you know, they're of course like 30 likes and stuff like that because people really like short form poems in that app. I publish on. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, I want to write longer because my stories are so short. Those between like 3,000 to 5,000 words, like they're really short, and I have so many plans for my characters, and I want to do like more for them because, you know, these characters are literally my livelihood. Yeah, I don't know. But it is this long story I'm writing though. Even though it's taking me so long to write, it's almost worth it because I can guarantee you, this is the best story I've written so far. This is the best one.
Well, that's good.
Like, not just in concept, because I feel like I still have better concepts and stuff, but the way it's written, it's really, it combines all the things I like about my stories, all my favorite little like writing quirks, and it does it in a way that's really coherent, and I like it a lot. It's my best story yet. It's I sometimes like, okay, because I'm one of those weird writers that actually likes their writing. I actually like my writing. I like it. I know it's not the best, but I enjoy reading my stuff. And so I like to read back my stories. And like I do review my 19K story a lot, but sometimes I just read it because I like it. I just like it. I like the characters I made because I made them. It's because I like them. And then I like the story. I like some sequences. It's gonna be fun. I like it. I feel like it's the story, yeah, but the story's my best one. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so excited. Like okay, it is. One of the reasons why I like writing one shot so much is that I write it pretty quickly. It takes me like maybe a month, a couple weeks to write the short story, and then I release it, and I get immediate like feedback. Oh, people like tell me if they like the story. They sometimes write comments like, "Oh, this is really cool. I did this and that," and it gives me like serotonin and stuff, right? Oh,
Yeah.
freaking dopamine injected into my brain. And so, but this story, which is, I haven't shown anyone, or at least on the app, like a single glimpse of it. And it's so hard for me. Like, I'm so excited to finally finish it because I want people to read this. Like, I want people to like say things about this because this story, I'm so proud of it. I'm really proud of the story. And I feel like the writing's solid. Like, I messed with the writing, the voice of the story a lot too. So it doesn't just feel like consistent. So it's like consistent, right? Like you know, it's written consistently, but I kind of like mix it up a lot, and I hope the audience will you know like that if they read it. And I just dude oh my gosh, dude, I want people to read the story so bad. Okay, I will admit though, I have sent links to a couple friends. I think I sent you a link to the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a couple friends have read it. My friend Jake, not my brother, my friend Jacob, read my story and said it was really good. Oh, like he read the first couple of paragraphs and said it's really good, which I'm happy about because I was really afraid that the hook would be complete trash, but he says it's good, so I'm just gonna trust his word for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He says it's good. It's good.
It's good. I know that like it's kind of like a fun thing to step lie and say something's good when it's not, but I trust him. I trust him not to lie to me. Why is it two different monster jams? Do you see that?
No.
Monster.
Oh, well, yeah.
Monster. That's weird. Okay, anyways. Yeah, okay, dude. I rambled again, but I really like my story. I'm really hyped. I've been brainstorming so many different events that's gonna happen. The story is gonna be long. I plan to be. I don't even think it's gonna reach my our mutual friends' length, like 50,000 words. I think it's just gonna. My goal has always been 32,000. That's always been like the goal. Because then once it reaches 32,000, I think that it counts as a novella length.
Oh.
So that's the one I was. If I do 100,000, that'd be cool. But it's not gonna happen, man. I'm not.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, it'd be sick because then I can publish it as a book. But I'm not. I'm a short form writer in stories, so I'm still. I know I'm not gonna make it to 100,000. The story isn't meant to be that long too. Like it's I designed it to be pretty short and sweet, so it should be quick. But yeah, it should be 32,000. I'm adding more events. I'm adding more things to happen. I'm thinking of more dynamics. I'm constantly brainstorming. I'm constantly like rereading the story, thinking of more ideas. I'm going back, adding foreshadowing and using my years of my years of English classes to my advantage, and I'm having
There you go.
Heck yeah, dude. All those times I asked in my English class, what does this mean? It's finally coming in clutch. But I just, yeah. The thing that, like, yeah, yeah. So I'm really trying to do things. I'm reading other stories to kind of like get more inspiration, see more dynamics I can do, more things, more special things I can do. It could be fun. It is okay. There is one caveat though to the story that might make it so no one reads it. With these. So, I like to read a bunch of like writer spheres in the internet, right? And this is, I didn't know this, but this is like my main. Okay, so most of my stories is okay. I'm gonna do a long dramatic pause for the audience, because the audience might start screaming at me for doing this.
Boy.
But I like to write my stories in third person present tense.
No way.
Yeah, I do. Do you know the controversy of that? Do you?
Dude, how dare you have an opinion like that?
I know. It's
That's insane.
It's kind of well known in the writers field, at least from what I've seen, what I've read, that I've read flag that someone's an amateur writer, and that it's gonna read like fan fiction, is if someone writes in third person present tense. They hate it. People hate that POV of a story, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because what was it? They keep saying that like if you're gonna do present tense, do first person, but and that first, and more often than not, it's just like stories read better in past tense, anyways. But Matisse,
What?
I really like first person. I started writing first person when I started high school. That's when I made the switch from past tense to first person. Cause I like the thing about first person. I like it makes, for me at least, it makes it so I can write my stories in a more spontaneous point of view, and I'm kind of like a spontaneous person in general, and I like that a lot. Cause my stories, yeah, a lot of my stories are spontaneous. I think like it helps me write. It allows me to write a more spontaneous thing. But the reason why I mostly do third person. I did write 2 chapters of one of my stories in first person present tense, and that was really fun. But the reason why I want the third person for the story is that I think third person allows you to kind of the story. A huge focus in the story is immersing the reader into the character's world. And I think third person allows that kind of separation to allow me to like write like descriptions to the world that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do in first person. Because in first person, when I write first person, I usually write it like as if it's happening to the character in that moment, and you're reading the thoughts of the character, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this fantasy location that I've created for the story is gonna be brand new. It's gonna be really brand new. A lot of different systems and stuff for the reader. But for my character's lived in that world for her entire life. So it wouldn't make sense for the character to be in first person view. Just like talking about how something looks, if that makes sense. Because then like because in real life, like even if you live in an extravagant place, if you've been there all the time, you overlook it. You completely overlook it all the time. And it also allows me to like write silly little things and like write references to like to like the real world and stuff, the comparisons, so like they can understand like something part of the story more. And that's why I like third person. It's just helps better. I like it also because it allows me to switch perspectives pretty easily, which I like to. Cause sometimes and yeah, in my stories I like to switch perspectives a lot too. But I have been messing around with first person because I do like first person stories. I think I started out writing first person past tense like stories when I was younger. So I'm well familiar. I just haven't done first person in a while. Just cause I don't know. Also, like, I like describing the appearances of the main character, but it wouldn't make sense if like it's first person and like I wrote the character's like, my eyes are blue. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's weird. That's really weird. And I wanted the option to have it so like, because my character's gonna undergo some changes that she herself won't even notice. And so yeah, that's something I really like too, because it is like in her point of view, but I'm allowed to have like, I'm allowed to write things that's not like her thoughts, if that makes sense.
What? Okay.
No, it's like it's the way. Okay. It's I don't even know like it's like I don't even know how to describe it, but like it's like at the beginning of the story I write this whole like cinematic like intro to the story, and then after the intro I kind of write down, but like none of this really matters to the main character because she's used to it already, like stuff like that. Like I can talk about like different, I can like kind of make the story seem a bit more cinematic, even if it's not to the kid. Yeah, so like stuff like that. Like I can write observations like of the world and stuff without being restrained of thinking, oh, but this character wouldn't like know that, or the main character wouldn't like care or stuff like that. So it's fun. Matisse, I rambled again, Matisse. What do you want to talk about?
It's okay.
I do this every time. I'm taking the focus. I've stolen. I've taken the listeners and shoved them into my world. No, but oh, man. Thank you. No, yeah, story. Okay, so to wrap it off, I like my story. It's amateurly written. It's third person present tense. Please don't hate it. I'm sorry. I swear I wrote it to the best of my ability, and I think it reads pretty well. So I hope it doesn't bother you if you read it eventually. don't be turned off. I swear it's not bad. I swear the story's decent. It's like God. But besides that, I'm a slow writer and it sucks. But the story is pretty epic, and I put a lot of thought into it. And if you're worried that I describe the surroundings too much, don't worry, I don't. That's actually a problem. When I took creative writing class, my teacher would constantly write in my stories, "Hey man, you literally haven't explained in the story, bro." Like this, you just threw a said like, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, oh shoot, my bad. So I actually have a problem. I have a huge problem with what do you call it? Not explaining things. So you guys don't have to worry about me over explaining. You have to worry about me not explaining. But I'm sure it's fine. I feel like
yeah, it'll be fine.
For me personally, I always did like it better when they don't tell me things like that. So I kind of
you would.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a nerd.
Oh.
But what am I saying? Yeah, but basically, yeah, because honestly, don't worry. I don't explain too much. I don't spend like 10 hours talking about a table in the corner of like a corner of the room. Like it's fine. Like you guys literally don't have to worry about it. Do not worry. One thing you do have to worry though is that if you worry about purple prose, there is a little bit purple prose. But meaningful purple prose. I feel like there's only one section in the story, and I only use purple prose to demonstrate how how like incomprehensible a realm is to the characters. So that's the only time I use Bobo Bros. I hope you guys don't mind. Also, if you have a pet peeve in the story where you don't like when people say character sad a bunch, don't worry. I never use that. I use it a couple of times. When it's supposed to. Usually it's like she says and stuff. So don't worry about me like being too afraid to use it. But most of the time I don't really use describing words like that. It's most of the time I write the dialogue and then I write right after what the character is doing in a moment, like what gesture they're doing, what face they're making, stuff like that. And also, if you have a pet peeve about the dialogue all sounding the same, do not worry. I've put a lot of thoughts into making each character sound distinct, and each character having a different personality, to the point where I even wrote out entire backstories for every single character that appears in the story.
Oh man.
Even if they never show up in the story ever again, I've thought out like the relationships and dynamics, how they would feel and stuff. I put a lot of thought into it, guys. So do not worry about that either. I'm trying to. And if you don't like fantasy, sorry, it's literally all fantasy. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm a fantasy writer. That's how it goes. Oh man, I could talk about my story for hours, but Matisse, what do you want to talk about? And then we could probably make this the closing topic because
yeah, I was gonna say we probably been talking for a while.
We were talking for a long while.
What's a good ending note? Let's see.
What is a good ending note?
Okay, you've been to New York.
Yes.
Where do you want to go next?
Where do I go next?
Your next travel destination.
Okay. Okay. Can I have two answers?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. First answer, I want to go to. I want to go to the Philippines. I'm Filipino. If you guys haven't noticed, people watching.
What? No way.
I know. Actually, this is the first time I told my friend. He didn't know. Okay, no, but yeah, I'm Filipino. Please don't lynch me for being Filipino. I know there's Filipino hate in Asian cultures for some reason. I don't. Yeah, but please don't fetishize me because I'm a human being. But yeah, I'm Filipino, so I've never been to the Philippines. I don't speak Tagalog or the million other dialects that we have.
And you're not real.
And I don't really interact with the culture much. I haven't really heard the stories besides the frog creature or whatever the frick that eats me if I don't eat food or something like that. And I don't really watch Filipino movies. I don't know much about my culture.
Such a fake Filipino.
I'm a fake Filipino pretty much. And I haven't, but I've always wanted to go to the Philippines just to connect more with my culture. I went through a phase when I was younger where I wanted nothing to do with the Filipino culture. Don't know why. I just went through a phase like that. Well, I guess I kind of know why. There's one flaw to Filipino culture where we have a tendency to be very. The older folks have a tendency to be very judgmental, like very judgmental. I think that's an Asian thing in general, though, like an issue in Asia in general. And so that kind of turned me off from the culture, and then I was when I go visit my relatives, I was always like kind of ridiculed for not being Filipino enough. So that kind of that kind of pushed me away. But now I really want to go to the Philippines. I want to see my homeland, or what the frick you call it. I want my motherland. I want to see people. I want to experience it all. Like I just want to connect with my culture, just once. And then my second answer for like not for like a personal like reason like that. I want to go to either Greece or Italy. I want to see classical architecture pretty much. I really love classical architecture. I'm a big fan of like ancient Greek stories and stuff like that, and I like Italian food. So yeah, I think like that's something I've always wanted to go to. Sadly we couldn't go, but I think it'd be really cool. How about you? What do you want to go to? What's a place you always want to go to?
I'm kind of in the same boat with the classic architecture. I want to go to Italy.
Dude, I know.
Like,
dude.
I really want to go all over Italy and most of like Europe for that matter.
Europe? I know. Okay, I know I'm Asian, and and I still want to go to Asia, but I'm not really too interested. Maybe Japan would be cool. Europe though, Europe, I don't know. Europe is so rich with like history
Europe would
that
be
you learn in
yeah,
class
I
all
think
the
Europe
time.
would be so
It was
sick.
awesome. Yeah, Europe is cool. Europe is just really cool. Okay, I know. Okay, I know it sounds bad. I know Asia has just as rich of like a past and stuff, but you don't hear it, dude. You don't freaking come on.
It's not the main focus.
It's not the main focus, exactly. Yeah, I hear about Europe all the time in class, and it sounds awesome, dude. Yeah, but I'd love to go to Europe. I'm not interested in going to the UK though. Not really. I don't really care. I don't really care about the UK.
Me too.
It's kind of, I just don't really feel like it. The UK seems
I think I'd go just to go, but like I want to go more like mainland Europe.
yeah, me too. I agree. I'll go to Egypt. I feel like Egypt would be cool. Or like the Mediterranean area would be sick.
Yeah.
The Mediterranean would be cool. Oh my, wait, no, dude. Okay. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Matisse, I'm gonna change my answer from Italy to Norway. I've always wanted to go to Norway.
Yeah, Norway.
Norway? Dude, there's something about Norway that sounds so, like, I don't know, it's so appealing to me. Just going to Norway, like, I want to go there.
Yeah, no,
Bad.
Norway's on my list.
Norway's definitely on the list. My brother went to Norway with his dad, and they literally went adventuring, went to abandoned like areas, and hiking and see different like castles and stuff. Freaking Dracula's castle apparently was in. Oh no, not Dracula's castle.
That's not in Norway.
No, I forgot. He went somewhere else too, but dude, yeah, he did all these things, and then he said that like he went like camping in Norway, and he looked underneath like the northern lights. Like he just sent me photos, and I was like, I hate you so much, dude. That is literally a dream. That's crazy. But yeah, I would love to go to Norway. Alright. Well guys, thank you guys for listening. Sorry that I have been talking most of the time. I keep hijacking the conversation. But
It's all
besides
good.
that,
Someone's gotta do it.
that's someone do. I think I'm talking. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you notice a couple cuts here and there, it's because I'm just kind of this time I want to kind of round out the video.
Quirky with the editing.
Yeah, quirky. No. It's just gonna be clips. I'm not gonna edit. It's gonna be no experience, but I'm gonna cut out like ramblings, and then I'm gonna make sure it's more rounded and it flows better. Cut out the awkward pauses and stuff like that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.